Welcome to the first video on the channel. Today I'll be talking about my setup, what I've got, what I use and my tactics today. So let's get into it. First I'm going to talk about my butt grips. These butt grips are Gardner butt grips. I think they're about $5 each. They're really good butt grips. They lock the butt of your rod in the back of it. Really stable butt grips. Next I'm going to talk about my buzz bars. I prefer buzz bars over rod rests and rod pods because it's more stable. If you get a strong take, like on a rod pod, realistically, it's possible to, like, your rod pod will get taken in the water. So I like my rod rests and my buzz bars being firm in the ground, nice and stable. So they're just Advanta basic, what they call buzz bars. Cheap, affordable for beginners and for like slightly more advanced anglers. But yeah, they're really good buzz bars for starting off fishing. Now I'm going to talk about my reels and the line that's on the reels. These reels are Advanta 6000 bait runners. Again, cheap, affordable for beginner anglers, but they're also really good reels for the money. I think they're £20 each, which is really good. I spooled them with ESP line, ESP 15-pound line. I can't remember the name of the line, I just know it's ESP, but really good. In my opinion, it's better than called a long chuck and the Kaiser line. I think the price is around £21 for the line, which is, I think, quite good, and you get 1,000 metres of it. So it's spooled 2 of these spools, which are 6,000 size spools, really easily, and I just think it's a great line, and it works well for me. So I'm going to talk about my rods next, and why I use them. These rods are ESP Onyx 10-foot quick draws. They come 3.25 test curve, 3.5 and 3.75. I've also got a spod rod, but I'm not using that today as I don't really need to spod. As I said, 10-foot rods, which is good for smaller lakes and smaller venues, which is why I'm using them here today on this res. They're around £125 a rod, which is pretty pricey for beginners, but they are really good rods. For beginners, they're great for casting, they're strong, and they're just great rods, and I'm really love using them at the minute. Finally, I'm going to talk about my alarms, my bobbins that I'm using today. Let's start with the bobbins. The bobbins are called the basic Stows. They're $9.99 each. They're really good, I quite like them, but a lot of people have problems with that part of the bobbin snapping. But I've had them for a while, and I think they're just great for the money. When you do night fishing, you can put the Stow in it so you can see it glowing up in the night. So I think they're quite good. My alarms are Fox Mini Microns. They're not the Mini Micron X's, they're the slightly cheaper ones, but they're good for day sessions if you don't need a receiver. They are $23.99 each, which is really good for the money. They're great value for the money as well. And I think they go really well with these Stows when the lights are on. You can change the tone, you can change the sensitivity, you can also change the volume. And again, yeah, they're just great they're great fucking alarms, bollocks. Thank you all for watching the video. That's just a little setup tour of what I'm using today and what I use in a smaller venue. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.